Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday night reading sprints. Also, happy birthday to Cal because it's Cal's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And you decided to hang out with us.
I did, yeah.
Free, you're live.
No way.
Yeah.
I stopped getting the notifications because for a long time it was like, you're live on your channel. I would get emails. And I was like, no kidding.
Yes. I get those emails too.
I get those emails too.
They finally stopped. I don't know why. But anyways, welcome to Sprints. Oh, here she is. She's here. Nope, she's not. Oh, there she is.
Hi.
Margaret
Sorry. Hi. First off, happy birthday, Cal.
Thank you.
I got to a stopping point. My mother decided that she was going to clean one thing off of our kitchen table. Everything else is still there.
No.
The one thing was one of the ingredients for what I was making today. So I spent 5 minutes looking for. I was like, seriously?
Mm.
I love that.
Now it's just sitting. I have to put it all together, but it's just sitting, chilling on my, not chilling literally, but on low on my oven, on my stove right now.
I love when people try to help, but really help in the most hindering way possible.
I don't understand why she put it away because she didn't clean anything else off of the table. I could understand if she had gone through and cleaned everything else off and she wanted the table to be clean. Okay, fine. Put it in something I don't recognize, whatever. I'm still not entirely sure that, well, I mean, I've cooked it, so now it definitely is the pasta. Sorry. So, anyways.
Welcome.
Hi.
I am going to be reading Heart's Lost tonight.
Okay.
I'm at 28%, and I'd really like to finish this at some point soon, so I can move on to a better book. I could just DNF it because I know it's not getting pushed through to the semifinals, but I don't know. I feel bad because it's not the worst book I've ever read. Solidly a 3-star.
Oh, those are so hard.
You're like, this is not. Can
So
you see other people liking this book?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, I would finish it then, because then at least
Probably you. Because these are the most awkward, hate to love, bantery fantasy romance.
I don't know about the awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I don't know. Margaret.
So
it's where you live and breathe.
When we say awkward, you wouldn't know that. When we say awkward, is it anywhere near From Blood and Ash awkward?
I didn't really see that as awkward.
Oh, I hated it. From Blood and Ash.
I didn't see that.
All right. Anyways.
But anyway, I'm doing that. I'm also working on some readathon stuff.
Nice.
If you'll ever join the Discord, because your team.
Oh my fucking god! Okay.
Bracket. No, I had to do it for Margaret now.
I was gonna say I tried, and it took me to Discord, and
you have to. For some reason, you have to do it on the computer.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, well, my laptop is packed up now, so
did that to Jessica.
I'll have to do it when I get home.
I have an account.
Anyway, what are you guys doing tonight?
Login is invalid. Oh my!
I be editing.
Oh no.
I can just add you, I guess.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing tonight?
I'm editing. Hi.
I am. So I brought a book to pretend to read. The Stolen Heir. I figured this might pique my interest in literature once more. But really, I am balls deep into the fanfic. So.
Okay.
You know.
If you take long enough to get around to read it, we can buddy read it once I finish the other 2 books in the original series.
So should I get another book to fake read?
No, because I'm not gonna read it.
When I looked at my shelf tonight, I was like, "This is the one I might open." So
then get it. You choose it.
I would keep that.
Yeah, I think I will.
I'm starting
what
with
are you
play.
Nice.
Oh, are you just starting it?
Yeah, I haven't started yet. I'm about.
I need to read that because that's apparently the book club book for BookNet Fest. So now I have to be like, okay, where can I get it as an audiobook?
Script.
I mean, I would say.
Oh, you don't have Script. I knew that.
Yeah, there's a good chance that if I steal anyone's Scribd account, I will get their account deleted. So
I knew that.
That's
I can get it from Audible, and then if I don't like it, I'll just return it.
Libro, I think, is doing like 2-for-1 if you sign up for Libro.
Okay. They denied me a partnership.
I think they made it a little bit more difficult recently. I don't know.
Set my new password. Well, guess what my special interest is now?
Margaret, what are you editing?
I'm editing my Era's readathon vlog. Like, I have thought about DNFing this vlog so many times, but so many of the books that I read in it were like favorites of the year. So I was like, I can't like that's the vlog I read Half a Soul in. If only you guys watch it, that needs to be.
Yeah.
So.
Did you finish editing your announcement video?
No, that doesn't go out until next week, and then we canceled D&D this week, so.
Right.
Which is fine, because I was going to have to play the most complicated character, because she wasn't able to make it.
Hello, everybody. Finishing up Bunny, around 40 to 50 pages left. Reading Pinky Promise. Hello, Samantha. Trying to finish Kingdom of the Fear tonight so I can start Daughter of No Worlds. I still need to. I want to read Daughter of No Worlds. That's one of the. I think it's a fantasy romance book club book this month. Good evening, morning. I'm not sure I'm reading yet. Still very sick, but we'll hang out and enjoy the book chatty bits. I'm so happy to see you, Kay.
That sounds like a good time for some Netflix comfort shows.
Right?
Or Hulu.
Starting Best Served Cold tonight. Kiss Kim, Brittany and Cal that I spent all weekend watching 911.
I started Lone Star, and you are correct. It is not
It's
as
so
good
much
as
worse.
it's not even close.
It's not even close.
No.
Yeah, but
I'm so-
it has Gina Torres in it. So like
Yeah,
Well, I'm gonna watch the whole thing, but
I'd
it's
be happy for her to be on OG, but I don't want, I really need Owen Strand to never come near my family. Ever. Leave my family alone.
That's so funny.
May you never meet my father, Booby Mash.
gonna try to read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. If I end up not feeling like it, I'm gonna switch to Our Violent Ends.
Nice. I feel so bad because Thor just asked if I'm caught up yet, and I was like, well, Cal didn't like the finale, so I've lost all reason to finish it.
Don't watch the finale. Watch up to the poker date and then pretend that was the finale.
Well, see, that's just killed all of my, I'm sure I will, once we get back around to season 7, it just killed all my motivation to read it. I'm just like, Cal didn't like
Well, that's
it.
what it's like when I'm gonna. I don't want to rewatch that last episode. I'll rewatch episode 12 until I die of heart failure, but I will never choose to watch 18 if I can avoid it. I'll just wow, oh my god, he fell asleep on his couch. Holy shit, until I die. But no, I'm never watching the fucking finale again.
The author of Hearts Lost is Meredith Hart.
So that's on the nose.
Yeah, it's so, and the funny thing is that, and like the series is called Fallen Hearts, and the writing is as redundant as the title / author.
You know,
is it a pen name, or did they really lean into their last name?
I don't know. Well,
you can look at the first page. You can look at the copyright
I think
page.
her last name is spelled Hart.
Oh, so probably
like-
just really leaned into it.
Not exactly the same.
Oh shit.
Currently reading Written in Red and hopefully finishing it. Also, happy birthday, Cal.
I might be mutual with this author.
Possibility.
Oh, interesting. I
I mean, she's
really
herself,
really
though.
hated this book. Really so strongly. With such a, I read it when I was in like a really bad mental health place, and I think it reignited feeling in me. Like I was so like, oh, there's no point. And I read this, and I was like, oh, this is anger. So,
Which
yeah,
book?
like
Which book?
A Discovery of Witches.
Well, Michelle is loving it.
Yeah, I'm glad you do.
Hello, just finished.
Speaking of
Zodiac,
awkward, good God.
Zodiac Academy novella. Loved it. It was a book. Now I'm going back to Teacher of the Year. We finishing Anna Maria and the Fox.
Ooh, please tell me if you like that, because it was like, it's also on my shelf, and I'm also like, maybe.
You could fake read that.
You could fake read this.
I could
You could
fake read
fake
that.
buddy read.
You know what? I should try a chapter of each and see which one feels more like my
I
current
think
vibes.
maybe you should try a chapter of every single book you have on your TBR.
That's a really good idea, because it's not
And
like
then
I'm
you'd
doing
have a
anything
video.
anyway.
Then you'd have a video.
Just
Mariah,
trying to
you're like
chapter
my
until
mom.
I want to read again.
I'm just trying to help you, Cal. Trying to find like some sort of out of the spiral.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
I'm not watching 911. I'm going to be reading She Started It.
Why wouldn't you be watching 911?
So Alicia is also fake reading. So
Alicia is also fake reading.
For the same reasons.
Air quality is so bad in Ontario. I've heard it's terrible.
I
Like,
randomly
all-
got this cold on Sunday. Like, I was feeling fine all morning. I was competing, and then I started feeling really awful. And my mom's like, maybe it's the intense air pollution that suddenly appeared. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, probably
I
is.
felt horrible last week, and that's probably why.
Yeah, I'm just like all of a
They
sudden
said
like
that New
sore
York-
throat, stuffy.
New York is like the second worst air quality in the world today.
Mm-hmm.
Like behind India.
Canada's just polluting all the surrounding areas at the moment. We're so sorry.
You're welcome.
Honestly, normally it's Western Canada, so like that's which then comes down to Utah. So like I'm, keep it.
We
over
are
there.
never on fire. Eastern Canada
No.
is never on fire. The last 2 weeks have been very stressful.
I'm sure.
I'm curious to see how far down it's drifted, because I walked out and I don't know if it's that somebody was burning something in their backyard, but I was like, it smells like someone's
Well,
chimney. or
Tampa's
fireplace
always
going.
air polluted, though.
Yeah.
I'm not technically in Tampa, but it doesn't usually smell like smoke during in the middle of June or at the beginning
Yeah,
of June,
I think it's gone down to like Virginia.
unless there is a wildfire, and we haven't had
Virginia?
one of those.
Reading If the Shoe Fits. I really enjoyed this one. Margaret, have you read this? Margaret's read it.
Mhm.
It is. And like a good expression, too.
I know, right? Really like Discovery of Witches and the second and third one.
Fucker. No.
Are you
No,
back?
I have not.
Okay.
Am I back? Are you sure?
I think you're back. You should read this one. This one is Closed Door Romance.
I wanted to read that one.
It's
I'm
really
reading the third next week because I have the arc for mermaids.
good. Ooh.
Hmm.
Hello, Caitlin. Reading Dowry of Blood tonight. I loved that book.
It's so freaking good.
So good. I just hate the new cover for it.
It's disappointing. It's not my Dowry of Blood, is all I have to say.
And I'm so mad that I didn't buy it physically when that was the cover, because now you can't find that cover for less than $100.
It's kind of like the time that you said TK is the buck of the show. I was like, oh, well, the quality is reduced. That's kind of,
He's the Walmart version.
yeah, wow, no name.
Speaking
hello.
Books
Ooh,
that you're
live-
getting. Donna, I need your address.
Okay.
I have a book I'm supposed to send you.
Oh yeah.
It'll
so
still
you're
take
just-
me. It'll still
You're
take me 3 to 5 business weeks to finally get to the post office, but
That's fine. I have 5% left in an arc, and then I'm going to be working on the last argument of Kane.
Nice.
I'm sorry, Canada is so on fire.
It's a lot.
I
Yeah.
am. I
That
am
was also
from Kitchener area in Ontario.
If you couldn't tell by the accent and the sorry.
What?
You say sorry?
See, the thing
It
is,
becomes very Canadian.
Dean is also from Ontario, so the accent probably doesn't register.
We don't have an accent. We have
You 100%
no.
have an
Whoa,
accent.
whoa. No, you guys have an accent.
I will admit
I
that.
wouldn't say
but you do as
100%, but I would say there are some words that it's like, oh, that's a Canadian.
I don't say
The other day on Sprint, someone called me out. They were like, "Oh, Britney's Canadian just came out," and I was like, "Oh, what did I say?"
I will. Okay, I don't say a boot. I don't say any of that shit, but I do say a all the time. I will confess to that. That is an accurate stereotype. But I've
Especially
never heard a
if it's
single.
like past 9 p.m.
You say a, and you do say sorry, and I have heard a few of them.
Sorry. Yeah.
You always catch yourself, and you're like, oh, sorry, that was really Canadian.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. The way you're supposed to say it, the way it's spelled.
Just sorry.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I'm American. I throw my racks and then in the car and I say, sorry.
You don't say car weird.
I started getting air warnings in DC today
Ooh.
from Alberta. So I'm very used to it, but I live in the Yukon now. We don't often have as bad wildfires. Yeah. We've been getting air quality warnings in Ohio.
We
Sorry, guys.
apologize to the world.
We're not being very cash money neighbors right now.
We're so sorry.
Oh, I definitely have an accent. I honestly have the worst accent because I grew
One-
up. I was born in Southern California and then lived in Texas for a long time. So I have a Southern accent that talks really fast. Not a great accent.
I went to theater school, so it has been toned down, like, because I was in drama my entire life. So there was a focus on speaking proper English, but I was also raised by a Southern woman. So
The only other time I remember having one is a few years ago when the smoke from California wildfires spread this far east. Yeah.
I do
That's
have to say,
usually when
Lexi,
we-
though, this is maybe a tiny bit of revenge because in Ontario, we got the chemical fallout from that explosion or whatever happened in Ohio a few months ago. So, potato, we're even now.
It's fair. This is fair.
Cal, I just want to point out that I feel like I've known you long enough to, like, you've got to be on at least Cal 2.0 by now.
No, I'm regressing on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing. You weren't here for it.
Oh, okay. Are we regressing because Buck regressed?
Well, because I'm 26 now, and that's the age that Buck was when he joined the 118. Yeah, see? I know. It's important.
On that note, we are going to sprint.
Thank you. That'd be great. I have to
You
get
asked. You asked. I had left it in the beginning of the video.
I'm just saying, you're definitely at least Cal 2.0 at this point.
Oh, well, thank you.
You are
Thank you.
far ahead in your development than Buck
I'm gonna
was.
get crushed by a ladder truck soon then.
All right. Well, we're going to read for
Skip to
45
Cal
minutes.
2.0.
We were going to read for 45 minutes, and I'll see you then. Don't forget to mute your mics. Hello, welcome back.
Hey.
Oh,
I read about 12%. And the mutual pining is getting better, so I'm having a fine time.
I read a prologue.
good.
Yeah.
So
That's
you
a whole.
do remember how to read.
I'm literate, guys.
Well, there are a
Um,
lot of people that read books that are not literate.
Okay. And then I wrote as well. I wrote a decent amount. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
How was the prologue?
Mm.
It was good so far. It was kind of fucked up. It's from the perspective of like a changeling. So like a little kid that's a fairy but left in the human world and then gets like taken back and is just like, what the fuck's going on? And then gets dropped back off again. And it's like, oh, that's trauma. So like,
That makes okay, interesting.
yeah, I was like, oh, this is getting like this poor kid's just getting batted around and
Is the
everyone's
changeling who I think it is? Or is this another character that we've never met before?
I don't know who you think it is.
I think it's Oak.
No, it's not Oak.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
Oak
say,
is one of
Oak
the-
not a changeling.
No, Oak is one of the main POVs in the book, but this is the other character.
Okay, cool.
How'd you do, Margaret?
So, for those that aren't in our private chat, someone brought her computer to work to work on her video, and then left the cord for her computer still plugged in
Oh no.
at work.
Good job.
Oh no.
That's the fucking worst.
That is weird.
The video was gonna go out tomorrow, but that may not be happening at this point. So instead, I am going to be cleaning my room and watching YouTube, and all of that. Journaling. Eventually, when I get bored of the cleaning, like I'm gonna spend one sprint cleaning, and then I'll go and do a sprint journaling and get some shit that I need to get done.
Brittany?
I read 2 chapters of The Fourth Ring, which is only 6%. This is going to take me forever.
No, the audiobook is like 20 hours long.
It's a long one, and I have it at 2 times speed, but still, it's going to take me a hot minute. So, but it's good.
Derek wants you to know that he read a chapter and a half.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Derek, that is more than I've read some sprints. You know that.
More than I've read all month.
It's fair. It's fair.
More than I've read since Saturday, actually.
Almost all month.
You know. I have to remember where we were.
Sorry.
What is Derek reading?
What?
I said, what is Derek reading?
Emperor of Ruin, the third Ashley.
Oh, hell yeah.
Bruce channel, watch the vlog about the readathon. The readathon that's coming in August does not have an announcement yet. It's gonna happen the announcement will be on July 1st. If that's what the one that you're talking about. Hello, Rye. Hello, reading This Poison Heart at 41%. Hello, Neva, saying hi from work. Spent the day protecting gay and trans kids. I saw your post on Instagram. That was so sweet. Hoping to finish Shake Things Up since I only have an hour left. Are you still enjoying that one? Hello, joining late because I was trying to get rid of a migraine. Oh no, I'm so sorry. That sucks. So I didn't read. A mood.
It happens to the best of us.
Sat here and talked to my buddy readers for The Mist. Also, same. Had a horrible migraine today. My meds are now just kicking in. I imagine it's probably because of the smoke. If you're anywhere close to it.
Yeah.
Read 19 pages of Addie LaRue, and now I'm eating dinner. How were those 19 pages? Like, I'm very nervous about you enjoying this book. I really want you to love this book.
It's always so stressful when people read books you like. You're like, you like it?
Like, it's fine. It's not like I have 4 copies of the book or anything. Hello.
Becca, if you end up like 3-starring or 4-starring the book, just know that there is a We Don't Love It As Much As Brianna support group.
Cal's not in that one.
No, I love that
No,
book.
Cal loves that book. Oh,
My
it's
best
so
memory of that
Margaret, I can join that support group with you.
My best memory of that book is actually when I finished it, I cried for half an hour straight, and Alex came home from work in the middle of that half hour and was like, "Oh my god, what happened? Are you okay? Is someone dead?" And I'm like, and I'm like, do I need to call your mom? Like,
we also read that like right before NaNoWriMo.
yeah.
And we were like, cool, let's just not do NaNoWriMo because no one can write like what is
Yeah,
the
why
point?
would I ever put a pen to paper again?
So here's the thing. I
There's
really
no point in even trying.
Exactly. Literally, I'm pretty sure there's a text message between the two of us that says something like that.
Literally that, yeah.
it is not a book for me, but it is still so fucking well written.
It is.
Yeah, I gave it 4 stars. I'm like, normally, Victoria, if you did this, I would give you 2 stars.
But you can't
because you did such a good job, you get 4.
Yeah.
You just don't get the 5 stars that you would have gotten if it had ended the way that I know that it wasn't going to end, but the way I wanted it to.
Yeah.
Fair.
I get that. And I will also maintain that I do react that way sometimes with literature where it's like, oh, this didn't happen? Fuck you. But
She did not, it helps that she did not commit one of the cardinal author sins. So.
Got to 22% of Sea of Ruin, and both my babies are asleep, rocking right now, rocking this night. That's fantastic because was it yesterday that the little one like wouldn't go to sleep?
That did happen yesterday.
I remember seeing it on Instagram, and I'm like, oh no, that just messes with their whole day.
Both of Rainy's children did not nap or sleep at all yesterday, and I was like, I'm so sorry for you.
My favorite was when she was describing how the one child was like, no, we're having a movie night, and she was just like, okay, we're having a movie night. Yep.
Listen
Oh,
to
you're out.
Silver, folded laundry, make coleslaw and sliced cucumbers to go with supper. Nice.
God damn, Nikki, you are a productivity queen. 45
Nikki's always so productive.
Nikki, do you make videos on how to be productive? Do you also have ADHD? Because that I find the best videos for me for productivity do involve someone who has ADHD.
Got to 80% in Bunny. Got to page 59 of Best Served Cold. I read 25% of Discovery of Witches. Only 7 hours to go. Nice.
Jesus
Speaking
Christ.
of,
No, I want to be Caitlin when I grow up. Read 121 pages.
Me at the end of Gallows Hill.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, it doesn't matter.
This
what
is true. I was
always
on
doing this. You're reading Fourth Wing. I hope you're loving it. Sorry you didn't like an honest lie.
Yeah. We're not going to talk about that one, okay?
I heard really bad. When I saw you reading on Spreads last night, I was like, oh no. I remember like so many people 1-starring that when it came out.
Honestly, there was 2 timelines. In one, I really liked. If it could have just stuck with that for the whole book, I would have been fine.
Yeah,
but this, anyway, it's one of those cases of like no person in their right mind would make these choices. But okay.
this is Fourth Wing?
No, an honest lie.
Oh, okay.
No one anywhere would do the things this character did under any circumstances ever.
I was done with this author after The Wives. So.
Oh, that author.
Yeah. This is the second time this author is getting a 2-star for me, so I think we're just gonna move on.
Welcome, joined at the end, but I'm a reading Translation State by Ann Leckie. Filmed a video and listened to 3%. Again with the productivity. I also remembered I'm traveling this weekend, so I started a packing list.
Nice.
Oh, I knew you were traveling, Julie. We talked about this in the Discord.
I wish I I could. Anyways, no, I'm not gonna go there. It just.
I miss coming back. I do this all the time. Starting something wilder tonight.
I've heard good things.
I've heard good things about that one. Also, K.A. Tucker is going to be on a Polycon this year.
Ooh.
Tried out my mini trampoline my mom set up today just to make sure it'll actually hold my weight. It does.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, there's no fires near me. Like there's none in my province. But the smoke from Quebec is coming over. And that's.
Was Sarah okay?
I should ask. Hey, babe.
Oh.
You know what? She sent me a lovely picture of a pottery bowl she made, so she's obviously alive.
There you go.
There you go.
Really like the Cool Prince series. Gave The Stolen Heir 3 stars and was sort of disappointed.
Well, we'll see. I don't know. I feel like
I feel
Yeah,
like
I don't
if
know.
Carden and Jude appear and are ridiculous for even 5 minutes, it's getting 5.
it's getting 5 stars. Yeah. I do like. I will fall prey to the nostalgia bait for a decent amount. It does run out. Cassandra Clare and Marvel have proven that it does run out. But if she does it well, I will fall for it.
Not even well, just like okay.
Okay, yeah, just
In
not-
Black's
that's-
defense, it's very hard to do it at the level that Cassandra Clare does. Usually, you are better,
yeah.
and she is a better writer than
And
Cassandra.
same with Marvel.
Right?
Sorry, I know they're friends, but Holly is a better writer than Cassandra is.
I would agree.
rather
I
have
would agree.
nothing.
Holly Black can tell a story in this many pages. That takes
Yeah.
self-control.
I would rather have Queen of Nothing than Chain of Iron. Okay.
I would rather have Queen of Nothing than my left hand.
Read 4% of this Poison Heart, 40% to 44%. It's getting really good. My library is also getting Kaylin Barron's by horror, and I put a hold on it. I didn't know she was writing horror. That's exciting.
A lot of authors are switching over to horror.
Derek is Mr. Four Paws in a book.
What?
I love that we're just adopting this as how we talk about our significant others. I'm all for it.
It's my husband.
That's a very
Somebody
easy
asked who
show.
is Derek for this chapter.
Oh, okay.
Margaret, I see Critical Role on what you're doing on these sprints. I assume you.
Okay, so there's a story here. I am 98 episodes into Vox Machina. I've watched both seasons. Currently, though, I am watching Bell's Hells, trying to get caught up on that because I'm like continually afraid that they're going to end the show before I get caught up. Anyways, yes.
That's fair.
Depends on which Vox Machina you're talking about.
Sorry, I meant 41% to 45%. Nice.
Also, since you mentioned Critical Role, I did.
I didn't think there
Critical
were
Role
fires
hoodie.
for you.
The smoke and the fact that my work has
I thought
no
they were
AC.
all
2 weeks with no AC in the summer? Absolutely.
No.
Jeez, no.
That's like has to be some sort of OSHA violation.
Be like workman's. This
Right?
is not okay.
I have to take a correction. Apparently, there are so many fires in Ontario. They're just not near me, and so I thought they were in Quebec.
I was actually questioning. I was like, how in the world is
No, there are.
no fires in the largest province in Canada when all of Canada is on fire?
Again, so I've
The
been
firefighters in
only
Ontario are so
watching-
good.
911. There's nothing else that crosses my brain these days. Like literally, we could have a whole invasion in this country, and I'd be like, "But what's Buck and Eddie up to?" Like, it wouldn't. Yeah,
We could really use Buck and Eddie about now.
yeah. Where are they?
You're
Get up here.
you're already halfway to being an American then, Cal, because that's what we do.
It's just called
Actually,
autism.
you're enjoying it. Only reading it slowly because the font is small. It is small.
The audiobook is really good if you can get a hold of it, Becca.
But yeah, the audio might be on script, Becca. However, I may have accidentally used all of the script credits.
Accidentally, did you fall on them?
No, I just thought that it had already reset and it hadn't. Because I have 2 accounts, and so I thought I was on the other one, and it wasn't.
So what I'm hearing is that you need to give your sister access to your other account now too.
I probably do, yeah. But it was really funny because I was looking for an audiobook the other day and there was a bunch of them saved that Becca had saved. And I was like, when did I save a bunch of Tahara Mafi books? I was like, oh, this is the one that Becca has access to. I haven't read Bunny. Part of me wants to, and then part of me knows that like I'm confused with normal books. So
Like, never in my days. Never in my
I
days.
have the brain space for this.
I don't read weird books because I will just not like them and I don't get them.
I don't think
Then I have to message Rainey and go, someone needs to explain this to me. And then Rainey
I'm
has
gonna
to tell me
need
what
like an
happens.
explain it to me like I'm 5 type video.
That's why I have Rainey. That's why Rainey's my friend. I'll be like, Rainey, you have to tell me what happened. 'Cause I don't know.
I know I just finished this, but I'm gonna need to talk about it in my wrap up, and I don't know how to talk about it.
Yeah.
Is anyone else excited, scared, also excited about V.E. Schwab's continuing the Darker Shade of Magic series?
I'm so excited because you know why? Alucard.
Fun fact, I never finished the original three.
it's okay, Brianna. We'll
You're
still
telling me that on my birthday?
I mean, to be fair, I started the first one in April of 2020.
That's a really valid excuse. Oh, okay. I'll give it to you.
And like, also, I can't find audiobooks for anything other than the first one.
The first one's like the worst one. The next two are
You
so
have to
fucking
get
good.
it on. I do believe you have to get them on Audible at this point.
That's dumb.
I would again like trade my left hand for Alucard, and he's not even like a main character. Just
I will eventually finish them.
he's just fucking a main character, and I'm like, I love you so much.
But I
baby. You're
am
the only
not going
perfect
to
one.
make the mistake and get rid of my original covers because I did that with ACOTAR. I had the entire set, and I was like, I DNF'd the first one. I'm just going to get rid of these. And then 2 weeks later, they changed the covers,
Mhm.
and I could have made up.
I have 2 different versions of the original
know.
covers, and you will have to pry them from my cold dead hand.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because they are some of my favorite books of all time. I need more. That's one of the series that I like would have 7 different editions of if I could.
It's good.
I
It's good shit.
do love the new covers for Darker Shade of Magic though because I love the teal.
I do not. It's so
It's not like her other books. It's not like the red and black, but it's such a pretty cover.
it's just also like not a color that's like even in the book. Like I don't think that
Okay.
color
Like it doesn't
exists in the book.
Fair.
make sense for I do think agree that like because those books are those books, like they're the one book where you cannot get away from the red, black, white.
It's literally red London, white London, black London, gray London.
Gray London,
Well,
yeah.
those are your colors. Stick to them.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But like, I just love. I don't know. I love Jewel.
doesn't mean
Doesn't
that
make
they're not
sense,
great.
but I love. That.
do, Jean. I do.
Cal posts about his
That's
dog.
me. I actually recently went and archived like 700 posts because I was just like, I don't need to remember my life. The old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. But yeah, I do. So it's C McMillan 0607. Yeah, that's
For some reason, I don't remember what your Instagram is past CMC because that's the only thing I have to type out, and then it pops
then it
up.
knows.
Fair.
I also have a dog Instagram, which is much better if we're being real, because
But wait,
look at her. She's so cute and soft. and not evil at all.
Yeah, okay.
I think I follow the Goldens one. I don't know that I follow your official one.
That's okay. If you had to pick one, like Cassie and Briar are prettier. Than
Obvious.
I mean, there are definitely critical reviews for fourth
Hey,
grade.
I'll follow you back, Sky.
I mean, I'm only 2 chapters in, but like I'm already having a great time.
I think the critical reviews come from like there's a lack of logic.
That's fair. That's fair.
Cal, look at this dog.
Hey, buddy. Like,
It's your
hey,
best
we
friend.
should be snuggling and getting high and watching Ted Lasso. That's really the only thing we should be doing.
Hated something Wilder. There was something that happened, and I was like, "Oh heck no, I'm done."
Uh-oh.
Fair. Our air quality was 460. That's terrible. You have to
It's
wear a
not
mask
good.
just to go outside. Ugh.
Not good.
Every time I see someone reading Stolen Air, I never know whether it's Holly Black or Sophie Lark. The cover does look so much like a Sophie Lark discreet cover.
It's Holly Black.
I'm glad someone knows. I keep forgetting it's this weekend and not next. It's fair.
Oh, Scattergorathon?
Yes. Well, no, Julie was traveling this weekend, and that's like she said something in the Discord that was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be traveling, but I'm gonna try to like do this on the road."
It's like valiant effort.
Yeah, right.
That's dedication.
Felt like I tried to duplicate all the good about the
Oh.
series, but not in new ways. That's fair. I mean, at this point, I think it's probably just fan service.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Internal
I mean, I think
devices
there was a
is-
story there. With it
Agreed.
just depends on how she does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to die tonight. That's a fantastic title. Upstate New York, pretty smoky. Yeah. I work for an eye practice, and I have to hear one more patient ask if our AC is broken. Like, no, we enjoy plugging in 40.
You have to pay extra for AC, okay?
Obviously.
God.
That's not part of the insurance plan.
Exactly.
It will be always Brittany's weird book friend.
Thank you.
Motherfucker.
Need to read Darker
You
Shade.
do. You really do. There's a queer pirate with magic and sexy scars eventually.
Nice.
Everyone needs to read A Darker Shade and not. I get into fights with people about that one. Because people like to like stand Kaz Brecker and they'd be like, "Oh my god, Lila's such a terrible person." I'm like, "Bitch, they're the same."
Lila is if Kaz and Jesper had a baby. And we all know it. And we all know it. So you're not allowed to criticize her if you like them.
Rainy, you just need to tell your sister that they're like not worth anything. Like offer to pay her $20.
You can still get some of the original covers, I think, in paperback.
Not an Akatar.
Oh, sorry, not Akatar. I thought you meant A Darker Shade.
Yeah.
Because the original covers are still available. They're available, and then in the Barnes and Noble and Amazon
Yeah.
exclusive versions are riffs on the original covers.
Normally I would say yes, but I am so tired that if I do an hour sprint, I will take a nap, which is not good for me. Sunday morning sprints, we will do hour sprints, but tonight we're going to stick with 45. You just need to read it for the pirate.
The first one doesn't have Sexy Pirate King. So you need to
You need
read
to read
that
the first
one. Get
read
it
that
out of
one.
the way.
Get it out of the way.
And then
See,
go
maybe that's
right.
the thing, because I only gave Darker Shade of Magic 3.5 stars, and I was like, why does everyone love this series?
Okay, because Baby isn't in book one. Baby comes later, okay? Our sweet little princess. He comes
Okay.
later.
Then I just
Pookie.
finish it.
Pookie is in book two.
Well, Hillary's reading a Darker Shade of Magic right now.
Margaret's done with me. Margaret's like,
Also, happy birthday.
thank you. Thank you.
All right. Well, my
Pookie?
Yeah, he's Pookie. He's this big.
I can deal with you calling Alucard a pretty princess, because that makes sense.
He's a
Look,
little baby. He's just big.
it's so weird. All right, my dinner is ready, so I'm gonna start a sprint.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, we'll see you in 45 minutes. Hello, welcome back. Hello. I was doing some Discord stuff, and then I got to 49%.
Nice.
My book's the first person, so I can't read it as fast because that's boring.
Fair.
As fast. But yeah. It just, I think I read like 12 pages, maybe.
Nice.
How'd y'all do?
I got to 11% of the fourth wing.
Are you loving it?
I am liking it.
Okay.
I would not say I'm at 5-star level yet,
Fair.
but it's very early days. Like it's 11% is like 54 pages of this book. Like it's.
Are you listening to the audio or physically reading it?
Both.
Okay.
Immersion reading it.
Nice. Because Rebecca Soler does the audiobook, or she's one of the narrators.
Yeah, the audiobook's good.
I folded laundry, and then I decided I didn't want to do anything else, and I sat down just to keep doing crochet.
That's a move.
And I got all this done during the
Nice.
sprint. All that.
How far behind are you?
This is the last book of January. We just started it.
We are in June, ma'am.
Well, I'm 70,000 books behind on my Goodreads goal, Margaret, if it makes you feel any better.
You put 70,000 books as your Goodreads goal?
Okay, no, I put 136, but I'm like at least 17 books behind.
Yeah, but you're going to reread all the Heartstopper books.
Am I? Okay, Brianna's just deciding my TBR every day.
Season 2 comes out in August. There's no way you're not.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
Also, Lore Olympus Volume 4 just came out, so you could reread all of them.
That's a
And
very
there's
good idea.
and there's 8 books right
I
there.
was gonna say we're like halfway there.
All
And
right,
then
yeah.
were you gonna reread Saga?
You told me to.
I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help. 104 pages that round and finished it. Nice. Yeah, share some speed.
All right. We all want to be Caitlin when we grow up. It's
We
fine.
all want to be Caitlin. 86% into Bunny. Nice. Only read 15 pages because they got distracted. Fair. Becca, you need to. Oh wait, no, you don't. Never mind. Don't worry about it. 33% into Sea of Ruin. So good. 75% into Written in Red. Another 41 pages up to page 100. Got to 50% in If the Shoe Fits. Are you enjoying it? Didn't read but watch books past bedtime's latest vlog.
Nice.
Sometimes that's what you need for a sprint. It's just like to watch a vlog. Made it 71%.
Nice. I need a book called Brianna Kicks My Ass Back into Gear. Brianna Boot Camp is what I need the vlog for.
Brianna boot camp. I love that.
Brianna goes Maddie Buckley on my life and tells me what to do because I'm Cal 1.0.
Yeah, but Maddie during Cal 1.0 was not a great person.
She's like me. Okay, she's mean to Buck 2.0. She's like, "Oh, you're depressed about crushing your leg? Take better care of your health." It's like, okay.
Get your shit together.
Pardon me, like, why aren't you so concerned with your bone healing? And he's like, I wish I was dead though.
Wait, did we do a thing where I picked your TBR? I feel like we talked about it, but then
We've
made
definitely, I feel like, done videos where we've like read books that the other person has told us to read.
We also had a thing where we were doing the TBR killer that I think all of us lost the vlog footage for.
Yeah.
we did.
Yeah.
We should redo that.
Redo that
Yeah.
after August.
Yeah, after August.
Okay, well then look, I just bought myself 2 more months.
No, because you do have to get yourself back into gear for August.
Yeah, you do have to do that.
Yeah.
Remember, you have to beat Margaret.
Oh god.
The competitiveness will help.
right?
You're right.
This is why I put everybody on different teams.
Yeah, no, for sure. Margaret and I could have fizzled that one out into like hyperfixation limbo
be fun.
space together.
It's gonna be fun. Downside is I have to figure out what to read next. Do you have options? Do you want help picking out your next book? We can do that. We can't figure out what to read ourselves, but
It's so much easier to tell other people what to read than to pick my own book. That's not.
also we had a smut scene in here, and it was the most cringy thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Worse than beard rash on her thighs.
Not quite that bad. Okay, it was the second worst thing. It was just really awkward because the characters feel really YA, but it's an adult book.
Oh.
Like
so you're like, wait, should you be legally having sex?
No, but really, I'm like, you feel 15. He feels 30, but you don't.
Oh, that makes it worse.
Yeah. And then in the very next chapter, like it's like, post smut scene, and it's like the most satisfying sex of my life. And I'm like, my note literally is, LOL, if you had to tell me that, it probably wasn't.
No, we have great sex. It's great. No, it's nice. It's nice.
They doth protest too much.
Right? I was like, oh man. Guys, 51% of this plays in heart, still really liking it. So far, a strong 4 to 4.5 star read. Nice. These people at my job are really annoying tonight. The customers or the people that you're working with?
Let's say you work in fast food. That's everyone.
All the above.
I was going to say it's probably both.
All of the above, especially because like night shift is a shift that gets the teenagers.
Well,
so when you're the adult on night shift, you're basically a glorified babysitter.
And Neva was saying she's the only girl on her shift too.
Or back shift at Taco Bell, you get so many people who are high.
Oh man, Wendy's was like that too. Holy shit.
It's true.
Ugh.
Yeah, Laura Olympus came out on Tuesday. I'm waiting for my pre-order to show up.
Okay, I will definitely.
Anytime now. I'm probably going to do the dishes in the next sprint, so I have very little hope of finishing this book tonight. You can do it. I have faith in you.
Speaking of ordering books, I got them.
Well, I don't think you should read it all of Addie LaRue in a couple of hours.
That might honestly, that may cause a mental break. Like I have been there.
Yeah, like actually, you're trying to do 30 and 30. Don't
It's
do
kind of
it
like
that
when you're trying to get over an allergy. Like what is that? Like them, like microdosing a peanut. Like
Yeah.
Small portions.
Because I believe this one was the biggest book hangover I've ever had.
Yeah.
Also liking If the Shoe Fits. Nice. It's a Cinderella retelling, but it's basically The Bachelor. And I love the fact that the stepsisters and the stepmother are not evil. Like they're actually portrayed as actual decent people. I forget what this is in relation to.
But that was the beard rash.
Oh yeah.
that was my face as well.
Yeah. Brianna read a smutty book where
Did you read it too?
No, you were like, you texted me, you were like, what the fuck?
I was just live texting this. Yeah.
Wasn't he eating her out? And she's like, his beard rash feels so good on my thighs. And we were like,
absolutely not.
Yeah. You're doing it wrong.
Wait, hold on.
no.
If his beard rash feels good on her thighs, then he's the one with the rash.
No. It was that his beard was giving her
leaving her a rash on her thighs.
Nothing.
What is he doing? What are you doing down there? Where's the technique?
Yeah. Wonder Bread Whiteman,
Yeah.
Considering A Shade of Madness, Don't Hex and Drive, Mortal Flies, or The Book That Wouldn't Burn. I've heard really good things about The Book That Wouldn't Burn, but it's a chunk.
None of these. I cannot help.
Yeah, I haven't read
Why
it.
does A Shade of Madness sound really familiar? Cal, have we read this?
No.
This feels like a book that I've read.
If you don't remember if you've read it, I would not recommend that as your next read.
Oh no, it's the second book in A Touch of Light.
Oh.
Equal to A Touch of Light. That's why it sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Possibly that one, but the if you do audiobooks, the audiobook for Shade of Madness I think is coming out in August, and the audio, like the production of the audiobook is so good. Or at least it was for Touch of Light. I'm reading Hearts Lost. It's one of the books that I'm reading for SBFBO. It's a time. Both
Oh,
because
I am not mutuals with that author, by the way.
what?
So I am not mutuals with. It's a different heart that I am mutuals
Oh,
with.
good. At least it's not. There's one author that, like, I'm not even sure if they're in our group, if they have a book in our group or another group, but they have been commenting on like every single tweet that has Spiffbo9 as a hashtag. And I was like, well, I mean, that's one way to get your name out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just awkward.
Yes.
Good choice.
It's also awkward when like the authors were retweeting my video, and I was like, oh great, you watched it.
Oh, don't perceive me. Ugh.
I'm like, oh no, you watched the part where I talked about your book.
Not necessarily. Like Dot, I don't think my friend Dot, like she'll just, if it has her book in it at all and it doesn't look like it's like negative, she'll retweet it.
Yeah, it could be that.
So it could just be that they're like, oh, this person is promoting my book, I'll retweet.
Well, and with a try a chapter, they're going to assume there isn't like anything massively negative in a try a chapter. Because what could there be?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And like none of the authors of the books that I'm reading for have commented on the video, which is like the only thing I can ask. Like, just
if
I
we
don't like
already
them-
have an established relationship where I am yelling at you about your book in your DMs, or yelling at you about, like, Margaret Owen could comment whatever she wanted on my Little Thieves video, and I would say thank you.
Well, yeah, but you love that book.
But I love that book. I love that author.
Like, if the author of The Beard Burn came into my and started commenting,
like,
I would be a little bit weirded out.
there are
That's
certain
fair.
authors you can comment. There are certain authors, like, people, if I have a relationship with you, go ahead, do it.
Well,
But-
like Thiago Abdallah is sometimes in sprints, and it's like, it's cool. Like, he's very cool.
Yeah.
Like, there will be people literally like reading his book in the sprint, and I'm like, well, just, you know, if I don't like it, sorry.
Yeah. And I feel like most authors know how to behave, and they know the function that reviewers have. It's just that, like, a bunch of really bad apples have.
Well, and I think
ruined people.
there's like a lot of people are on edge because of the whole TikTok thing that happened last week
Mhm.
with the like author, like, A, doxing somebody, and B, calling someone out for giving a 4-star review.
That's the craziest one I've heard yet. Of all the crazy ones I've heard, that's
For
the
a
craziest one I've
4-star
heard.
review, I'm not
Oh,
on
yeah.
TikTok. This is why
No,
I'm not
she
laughing.
literally was like, I had a perfect 5-star rating until this B word rated my book 4 stars. I'm like, you had 8 reviews, ma'am. Like, you wasn't gonna stay at 5 stars.
No book has a perfect 5-star
No.
review.
Like,
It'd be
your
the best
book hasn't
book
even
on
been
the
released.
world.
But if you go on her TikTok, she's so delusional. She's so, like, she is in a manic episode right now because she's just like completely disregarding the fact that like her publisher dropped her. Like she got 1-star bombed. Like,
Wow. Like, there is a funny way to make a video about your book getting the first review that gives it less than 5 stars. There's,
that wasn't
but not it. But not that, like, you make yourself
Especially
about the
since-
joke, not the reviewer.
especially since she left the reviewers information in the video, and then that reviewer like made a TikTok about it, and she was like, this was the first arc I ever reviewed, and now I don't want to do it anymore.
Fair.
I'm like, trust me, you have all of Book Talk behind you. Like, you will.
You really do.
Most authors are not that shitty.
Yeah. Reading the Poppy War trilogy, 35% into Poppy War book 1. I hope you enjoy it, but man, are you in for a ride.
Yep.
I also need to read the second
Third
one.
Thy
You
Loin.
really do. I feel like you'd actually really like it.
I loved the first one.
Wait, you did read Poppy War?
Yeah, I just haven't read the last two.
I
Okay.
need to read the next two. I think she's going to do something that's going to make me sad, and so I've been putting it off.
Oh, you don't expect any type of happy ending.
Yeah.
No.
Like,
I love this so much, but it's going to be so sad.
oh yeah, sad. You're gonna get mad. Like, all
Yeah.
of it.
Babel didn't have a happy ending either, and I love that. I don't need a
Neither
happy
did
ending.
Yellowface, really.
Well, that's not true. I need 911 to have a happy ending. Other than that, nothing needs a happy ending. Nothing else matters.
You also need to read Yellowface.
Mhm,
I
do.
need to read Yellowface.
I think, Cal, I think you will love that book.
I really want to read it.
The audiobook is on script, by the way. Not even on page 100, so I highly doubt it. You know, Addie LaRue is not.
Hold on the store, Becca.
But also you don't sleep, so like. I have a
Wow.
reread on my TBR, so if I do get in a book hangover, I'll just reread that, so I'll be fine. At least you're prepared. At least you're prepared. All right, we are gonna do our last sprint, but we're going to make it a 30-minute sprint.
Oh,
Cool.
Uno Mas.
I'm falling asleep.
I'm gonna pretend that I have a book, but I'm not gonna read it once.
That's fine.
I read.
Listen, you read for both sprints.
I did more than I've done all month.
There you go. Progress.
Yeah.
It's funny. I know where you're sitting now.
You do. We have a new couch now.
Nice.
Well, you're not allowed to change anything until the next time I get there.
Well, we're moving houses, so
Oh, that's true.
yeah, I'm on it. But again, we're moving to the Shakespeare town, so you're gonna be okay.
You'll be fine.
I'll be fine. I did tell my brother that when we do our road trip across Canada, apparently, we are required to stop there.
You should
The
genuinely
Shakespeare
do
town?
across Canada rather than doing like Baltimore to Alaska. You should genuinely do like Nova Scotia to BC. Like
Right.
that would be sick.
It's a long go.
Yeah.
I've done Nova Scotia to Alberta, and that was long.
But I feel
He
like
apparently wants to go see Alaska because his girlfriend went and it was really pretty. And I'm just like, dude,
Fair.
that's what planes are for.
No, but really.
correct.
All right. I will see you guys in 30 minutes. Hello, welcome back.
Hey.
I only got to 54% because I started making graphics because I realized I didn't have any Instagram graphics for Scatagorathon this weekend.
Ooh, that's a problem.
Well, my own writing made me sad, so that's what I did.
It's fair.
I discovered that this friendship bracelet kit that I got doesn't have the full alphabet in each of the 4 different styles of letters that they sent you. They have each style. So like A through E is all the blocky colored letters, and then like F through L is all the circular black ones, and then you have a bunch of I'm like, this makes
That's
no
a neurodivergent hate crime.
I was gonna say that would absolutely drive me to know. Like I couldn't even process that.
It has to match. It has to match.
Immediately return this.
What's wrong with you?
There's no time in my existence where I could put up with that.
No,
Yeah, so
no,
Immediately return it.
Like never.
that
I mean,
yeah.
15% of the fourth wing.
Well, the good news is that there are other kits that I can get that'll have like I can get other kits and then just use these to supplement it because
Sure.
it came with a whole bunch of other stuff too, and I don't want to return all of that. But I sorted a bunch of beads. They could be more sorted.
So, fun fact. Our comments aren't working.
Oh no.
I was
This
like,
has
this
been
is weird
happening.
that no one is commenting. They're
This
all
happened-
on here.
During Smut Den, right? That's where I saw this happen?
Yes, on my channel.
Oh no.
Nor.
So, like,
At least
I
it
know
happened on the last sprint.
it maybe.
know?
Yeah, it was like halfway through our talking bit. In the
Oh.
yeah. Like
Oh,
there
so
was
there was
definitely
some then that we never saw.
Yeah,
Oh,
Well, I guess that'll make getting through the comments pretty quick.
way really fast, right? So
We're
so
done.
sorry, I can't pull up your sprint, your comments. Skylar, you finished Bunny, gave it 3 stars. Nice. Julie made it to 81%. And Becca read 17%. Bree is here. Hi, Bree.
Hey, Bree.
So so sorry that I can't pull up your comments. StreamYard is dumb.
And Bree would have such opinions on the whole letter B debacle too.
Oh.
100%.
Mhm.
So anyways, do you guys have anything you want to plug? And then we're gonna call it a night because I can't talk to people.
TBR that went up recently.
You're
So
here. Did I not get a notification for that? Did I already watch it?
I don't think you haven't commented yet. It went up on Thursday.
No, I know I've watched it. I may not have commented.
Yeah, no,
I
I don't
really
think
bad
you
about that.
because the main comment would have been like, "Are we reading Buddy reading Rogue Protocol?" which we already determined.
We already determined that.
So, but if you want
We
to go
should
and watch
try-
it again and leave a comment,
Is there an R or a P? There's not an R or a P for Scatagorathon, is there?
fix that.
We should try to do it this weekend.
I feel like that's a you problem, Brianna, and you get to fix it.
yeah, I kind of had that problem too because I'm reading No Exit on Saturday for Read a Book in 8 Hours, and you had no N or
Oh,
E, and I was like, excuse.
Okay, but there is a T, and I did say that you could maybe possibly use the author if you had to.
Oh, okay.
I was like,
Maybe-
try not to, but like if you have to, you have to.
I definitely did my first roll, and it would not work even if I went with the author's name. So
Well, then you have to finish that one on Friday, I guess.
that's it. But I'm reading the fourth wing.
You have to finish that one by tomorrow. That book looks,
Unlikely.
no, that book looks so cool when you take the dust jacket off because it's all black.
That is pretty cool.
cool.
That does look so cool.
It's so pretty.
I'm currently looking at kits that have all of the letters.
You tell them.
There.
Anyway, and you're gonna have sprints on Saturday, Margaret.
I am at 9:30 in the morning on Saturday.
Brittany, do you have sprints again? Your sprints are Tuesday night. Do you have
My
Thursdays?
sprints are Tuesdays. Yeah, but I'm free to book in 8 hours probably when Margaret's sprints are over.
Nice. And then if you're part of my Patreon, then we are doing a Patreon readathon this weekend called Scattergorathon, where a dice gets to tell you what to do with your life for a weekend. So, anyways, thank you all for joining. I'm so sorry that the comments are not working. Anyways,
Turned you off.
huh?
She turned you off. She hit mute on all of you.
I was like, why is it that like it was like we were in the middle of talking, and so I was like, that's weird that like everyone just stopped talking.
Everybody just shut up. They're like, oh, somebody ruined the mood. Probably me.
Gonna need StreamYard to get their stuff together.
Yeah.
But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye.